A very good morning to everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's good to be with you. Ashley Reeve here, guys. If you're joining for the very first time, a warm welcome to you. This is the TDM Academy live trading room. It's our 9:30 report, or at least opening session for the day. To the lovely Tandy, good morning to you, darling. Hope you're doing fantastic on your side. Thank you very much for all our fantastic communication right there. Siabonga, I see you. AV Trader, I see you. Sloni, I see you. All right, guys, it's really good to be with you. We're going to get started, but let's get the disclaimer out of the way. We know that we are, trading, products of high level of risk, and obviously they do carry, a margin as well. And so then, guys, make sure that you understand the information that we discuss in this video. Then is opinion and should not be construed as advice in any way. Brett, I see you there as well. A very good morning to you guys. I'm ready to get going. I hope you guys are ready to get going as well. Just so you guys obviously do know, Tandi's put quite a bit in there for us. If you'd like to open that account with us, you can do that. You visit www.tdmarkets.com. Obviously, we have our Academy website, or at least landing page right there for you as well. Just click on the link. If you've not opened that account, you'll obviously insert some of your particulars over there. You'll then obviously get through to our support, which will obviously verify you. And then you'll be required to place some answers on a competency assignment or test. A 10-question test there, guys. Is a beginner's course, intermediary course. We see there's quite a few that have already come through. Well done. And obviously, our marketing team will be sending through those certificates during the course of the day, and obviously then tomorrow as well. And then obviously, guys, stay tuned because you will be receiving an email. All the guys that have obviously done the assignment, you'll be receiving a link with the Zoom classes. And when you do, that's when you'll start our session. So watch out for the certificate and then watch out for the Zoom link. It will be coming very soon. Thank you very much. Brett, I see it there. Yeah, you coming. I see it. So guys, let's get moving this morning. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to go? Let's quickly get a quick one there. Don't forget to like the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to like the stream. I think that's an important one. I'll revert back to what the Tehedo said to me. Ash, it's pretty natural. Just ask the guys to like the stream. Let's feed the algorithm. So I'm sticking to that script literally every time. And I'm saying like the stream, feed the algorithm. Let's get more guys on here to see the quality content that TD Markets and the TD Academy have. All right. Like I said, Jace, please just be a bit patient there. It's coming. All right. It should be coming out in bulk mailers to all our guys. We have quite a few clients. It should be coming out. We are working them in sections, obviously, as well. So if you've not, just watch it. Check your spam as well. You will definitely receive that. All right, Jace. All right. If you don't get anything by today, at least care@tdmarkets.com, that you can also do. You can also just visit the Academy link that's in the chat facility to get yourself started. Because you're already a client, it's going to be easier for you just to do those tests via the Academy website. All right, my friend. So you can do that. All right, I see Tato. There we go. I just used your script, bud. So we're ready to go. All right. I'm ready. So guys, let's see and have a quick look at what's happening and what's moving the markets. Now, you guys know as well as I do that we are focusing on this week. All right, let me get a quick one there. Everybody understands, guys, we are not looking at the next 2-3 weeks. We are focused on this week. Everybody's clear about that. Am I correct? Let me make sure we're all on the same page. We are focused on this week. We are here today, 4th of August. It's Tuesday. It's 9:35 right now. That's our focus. All right. And as much as we can project and look at where price could be going in the next 2-3 months, we can do that using higher time frames. But we are here now. So we are going to look at the markets from that context, okay? So we're going to start in Japan. We'll start in Japan, okay? We know the bond yields fell a little bit there because of the oil prices. The oil prices came down a little bit lower. So here's the oil, came down a little bit lower. You guys know I did a great revision yesterday. We dialed and we started new charts so that we can kick it off in London. This is where we were. And I said to you guys, if we break beneath this area here this morning, 4-hour continuation, then we will switch to a 4-hour and we'll see how far we could possibly go. And we would change direction now. No longer looking for buys. Chichi, I see you there. JJ, I see you there. All right. AV Trader, I see you there. Wonderful. All right. So you can see price has gone the opposite way, which means that the correction that we were dealing with seems to be the case here. All right. Now, from a commodity perspective, oil is trading. You can see around the $84, $85 a barrel. Prices remain lower. We know that now because markets are really hopeful that talks between the US and Iran could help reopen the strait. And guys, again, I don't think that we are new to this information. For the guys that have been watching the news, the guys that have been in our trading rooms, guys, we've been singing the same song for a couple of months now. The Strait of Hormuz is open, then it's closed, then it is compromised, then it's not. And I mean, I mentioned that yesterday as well. We are well aware of that now, okay? But we also know now that OPEC is also increasing oil production, which adds more supply to the market. So those lower oil prices is helping to reduce the inflation, and that's generally good news for the markets. All right. And so we're seeing that happen here. However, in doing that, that does not mean that price is not going to fluctuate. Price still needs to balance. Is everybody clear? If you can, if you're able to there, quickly just type the word balance in the chat facility. Prices need to balance. So even although we know that the oil price is a little bit weaker or lower, let me say lower, and not weaker, let me say lower, prices still need to balance. So there has to be some form of fluctuation. Now, that is what we are trading. All right. That is what we are trading. We are trading the fluctuation over here. That's what we're looking at. All right. Now, $83 a barrel. That is what we looked at last night. Now, price continues to go up. We're looking at 85. We have a gap right here that we are looking to possibly close. Guys, this is absolutely possible today. Let's not vote this one out. All right. Let's not vote it out. There is definitely a chance that price could close this gap today. All right. Now, if the oil price pushes to the upside, all right, we generally see a stronger dollar. I see the balances there. Brilliant, guys. Brilliant. All right. We generally see a stronger dollar from the pattern that's been revealed over the past couple of months. So if the oil goes up, the dollar strengthens. That means that the other assets that has the dollar connected to it is also impacted. Assets such as Euro USD, GBP USD, NZD USD. All right, guys. All right. So let's then move there now to that specific point. Oil increasing a little bit here. Let's go to Euro USD and we can see that the Euro USD from last night, we were in the session, price had just dipped below, and you can see we've managed to stay under that area. We've managed to stay under that specific zone with a lot of divergence at the top, and it seems like there's a bit of a resistance now for us to continue down. Now, if the oil continues to strengthen, we could be seeing this move today. Listen to my words carefully there, right, guys? Could be seeing this move today. Because remember, at the academy, or at least at TD, guys, remember, guys, we don't have the 100% accuracy. And we're very proud of that, guys. Reason being, not everything's perfect. You're going to get really good days in the market, and you're going to get days that are not so good. Are we together? So what do? We balance our thinking and thoughts towards that. Is everybody clear? This is the good news about what I'm saying, is that even if the price doesn't go our way, it doesn't mean we need to take a very big deficit. Hope everybody has that. You don't need to. Why? Because we have some mitigating risk factors here. Example, if price had to break and we have a 1 hour close above that, we would not stay in this. Meaning, we don't need to wait for price to be pushing all the way up like we would in the past. Remember in the past, guys, who had that in the past where you would feel and you'd wish that if price broke up and it went till there, you selling, but then price goes up. Now your risk and reward ratio is out completely, but you're still wishing and you're still feeling that price is going to come down. Who's been there before? Quickly put in the chat facility. So you're wishing and you're believing and you're really, really convinced in your mind that price is going to still come down. Is there anyone here that is honestly, genuinely did that? Guys, when I started out, I did that. We keep it 100 here. I did that. All right. But now I don't need to do that anymore because we understand the structure. So there's no need for us to wait for price to go up until there. We don't need to do that. We have an hour frame and we understand that there is a structure that's in play now. If price breaks above these highs, it means the structure is taken out. So what do? We get out. That is it. It's that simple. We get out. All right? We don't need to stay in. So right now, there's nothing suggesting that we should get out. There's nothing suggesting that this structure is not looking good. There's nothing suggesting that there's no momentum to the downside. Only if we saw a big, fat green candle push to the upside on an hourly frame and close above this area, this high, that would be a signal. That's the signal that we have here. Are we together, everybody? So we are staying put in terms of the structure. I'm still seeing it here, guys. I'll be honest. I'm not seeing any indifference here. The same with GBP USD. It's already come down very nicely. Look at this. It's already come down very nicely. Now, what I want you to pat yourself on the back with is that even if, guys, you took a trade from there to there, that was 49 pips. You got to give yourself a pat on the back. Because even if you made cash from there till the end, you got out. Remember, Brett, last night, you said you were so happy that you had jumped ship with the NAS 100. Listen, I was also happy that I jumped ship with the NAS 100. All right? Because what we're trying to find is consistency in our trades. Is everybody clear there? Consistency is not it hitting a TP, traders. All right? When it hits a TP, it is a function on the MT5 that allows you, all right, it's a type of order that is activated when price gets there. When there is a opposite seller, if you're selling, a buyer will be there. All right. If you are buying, a seller will be there. So if it hits your TP, that's good because it activated a type of order and the money goes into your account. Now, that does not mean that if you take your cash now that you are not successful. Please, guys, let's debunk that entire concept. Price does not need to hit your TP for you to be a consistent and successful trader. You could have gotten in exactly right there. Price moves down and you can get out right now. You've left with the bag. You've left with something. So our emotions should never steer us to believe what the mainstream media on when I say mainstream, I'm referring to all of the main social media platforms, the Facebooks, the Instagrams, etc., the Twitters, or the X's, because it's X now, all right? We still remember Twitter, all right? If they say no, the more it hits your TP, the more consistent you are. Guys, come on, man. If you can trade 5 trades a day and you manage to close them in a profit, okay, then you are consistent. All right. And if you can do that every week, you are consistent. All right. If it hits your TP, well done. Well done. That's good. But that's not a metric to measure whether you are successful. All right. If you are successful, it means you have entered, price moved in the direction that you anticipated, and you got out with a profit. That is it. Is everybody clear on that point there? Let's just deal with the psychology of that. So GBP USD still looks good. It's still good here. Those highs is what we're looking for. Is everybody clear on the psychology with that? All right. That psychology is the downfall for traders. It's not the technicals. The technicals are the easy part. All right. Then we got the NZD USD. AV Trader, I see you there. I see you there, Jace. I see you there, Chichi. Beautiful guys. Nice. The same with the NZD USD. We still have, and we still have skin in the game here. Look at this. Price dips below 0.58428. Beautiful. We were correct. We were spot on. We were accurate with our prediction, our speculation. Because, guys, that's what we are doing. We are speculating the market. Let me just put an adjective there. We are skillfully speculating the market. That's what we're doing over here. All right. So they are still looking good. This is the major pairs. We got three of them here. I don't have the AUD USD here. I don't have the USD CAD. I don't have the USD Swiss here. We'll look at them a little bit later. Let's say midday, okay? So we have the Euro dollar, the pound dollar, the Kiwi dollar up for grabs. They're still looking good. The USDJPY. Now, this is a surprise. To me, I'll be honest with you guys, this one is surprising me here. I mentioned to you guys yesterday that this is the limit for my UJ, my USDJPY, that I am looking at the pullback of this impulse here. Lots of divergence. It is moving in the direction between 156 and 159. I had initially thought, and if you guys, want to comment, I initially thought that price might just push down here early hours of the morning. I genuinely thought that price is going to push down early hours of the morning. And guys, that push may still come. Now, once again, here, this is spot on. It has already moved from this area to that area, 94 pips. That is successful. We can take our profits right now. And you know what we can do? Let me tell you. We can draw another resistance here, switch to a minute frame, and start to wait for a breakout above that area, and people can start pushing in again, because that just means the structure is continuing. I can literally take my profits right now. I'm successful in that. Are we together, everybody? Right? I'm successful in that. In actual fact, let me demonstrate that, okay? So I'm going to take my profits here now. Done. I have just bagged 94 pips. Done. This was from yesterday. I've just bagged it. I am successful in it. Are we together? Is everybody clear? I want us to really understand that we have to come against the psychology, the emotions. I'm out. So now what I do is still the same setup. I still have my hour frame. But what I've done now is I am taking off the previous resistance and I have a new one. All right. I've now switched to the minute. I'm making sure that my resistance is there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait either for a 5-minute candle, a 10-minute, or a 15-minute that closes well above 157. Once I see that, I'm going in again. Is everybody clear with me there, guys? Once I see that, I'm going in again because I am actually scaling it upwards. Now, this trade, I still have 182 pips to go. 182, guys. There's no rush. There's nothing that is forcing, pressurizing me. So I want us to understand that when it comes to the TD Academy, guys, there's no pressure. Don't allow pressure to come and filter through any cracks. All right? Now, with the yen, this is what's happening. We know there was a massive move to the upside. Now, this is a correction, impulse correction. Now, I took my profits now. What if this correction now, we have another impulse to the downside? All right. Now, guess what happens if you're afraid to take your profits because of the fear of missing out on that move? Now you wait for it, price comes down back to your buy and then extends a little bit more. Look what happens to your entire confidence. It also drops with that. It drops with that immediately. So instead, I have a good distance between there and there, take my profits, wait patiently for this one to pull back a little bit here, and then I'll wait for a push to the upside unless the push comes before. It's no problem. It's no problem at all. Now, when it comes to the yen, what's important about this, guys, those bond yields fell a little bit. Now, even so, traders still believe that the Bank of Japan could raise those rates again. And, they kept the rates unchanged last week, but, they did say inflation is still something that they're watching closely, especially because of the Middle East. That's important for us to understand. So the Japanese yen is worth watching, all right? Especially where it is right now. It's worth watching. Keep your hands and your eyes on that, all right? It has held on to most of its recent gains after the US and Japan obviously confirmed they're working together to support the currency. That's the intervention there. But Japan has already stepped into the market, so traders know more intervention is still possible. And if the intervention comes and we get any breaking news, guess what? Price comes down. So what did I do? I mitigated my risk by understanding the skill that is needed. I took my 90 pip profit. That intervention can come in at any time. Who remembers last week? Who remembers last week when the yen actually strengthened, guys? Where we saw that big sell-off. Who remembers that, guys? That was last week. Who remembers that? I think you guys were with T at that time. That was it the 3 o'clock session, or it was somewhere there. And the yen literally, without any uh, without any warning, the yen just strengthened. Do you see that, guys? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Look at that. There we go. The yen just strengthened out of nowhere. So guess what? Because I know that can happen, I just coined and bagged 90 pips. Done. Done. So if it strengthens before midday, let's just say it strengthens, because this is the correction now, all right? Let's just say it does. I'm already out. I've mitigated my risk. All right. Now look at the Euro JPY. It's done exactly the same thing. I said, I'm going to watch this from afar. I said, my heart will be a little bit sore here. It melted. Yes, that's T's words, right? It melted. Yeah. So I said, my heart will be a little bit sore with the UJ. I'm using this rather as training ground for myself. And I did not participate in this because the truth is, guys, I don't need to participate in every single yen pair, all right? I can do 2 or 3. There's nothing wrong. You can stay out of a few. There's nothing wrong with that, all right? All depends how you distribute your lot sizes. If you're trading 10 specific assets or instruments, guys, going in heavy with all of them can become a problem, because if price does move against you, you can blow your account. So you got to keep the risk low, all right? I'm in the CAD JPY. Look at this. I'm in the CAD JPY. All right. And let's see from a pip distance perspective. All right. How many pips so far from there to there? It's 50 pips. It's 50 pips. Look at that. Now, guess what? I can do exactly the same thing here. I can take this off. I can go to the 1 minute. There's my new resistance. All right. And if I look at the pip distance from there to there, there's still 85 pips to go. So guess what? I just took some profits there now. Quick, easy. Now I wait for the next break. There's divergence here, so it's warning me. It's telling me, hey, Ash, watch out now, Ash, because there is a correction that's taken place. Price could come down first. Now, my specific buy was here. If price comes down there, I break even or I start to go into a drawdown. I have no pressure right now. I'm out. So I'm waiting for the next good either 15, 10, or 5-minute candle. Whichever candle is really, really powerful. Like, look at this powerful candle here. Looking for something like that above would be brilliant. Now, if it can happen whilst we're busy in the session, I'm going to love it. It's going to be great for us if it can happen, because then obviously it's going to give the guys a lot of perspective. So look at that. We're there now, 112.311. The NZDJPY, look how beautifully this one is done. Same, I got in right there. From there to there, I have 55 pips. So what I'll do with this one, okay? What I'll do with this one, I'll leave this one in for now. So I have only the USDJPY that I need to get in again. CAD-JPY, which is going above my area. I'm going to leave myself in the NZDJPY just to bring a bit of balance there. Is everybody with me here? Did you guys see what I just demonstrated there? Are we together in real time, guys? There is no reason why we don't, why we shouldn't or couldn't or don't have to do it like that. Are we together? This is about, let's demonstrate to show that you don't need to put pressure on yourself. All right. So here we go. I'm staying in the NZDJPY. I'm going to wait for the CAD to give me, another moment, and the USDJPY to give me another moment. But so far I bagged over 100 points right now in the morning London session. All right, let's go now. AUDJPY. This one, I've not participated in this one, but I think what's important, about where we can get to with this is to show that, guys, we've been pretty successful from yesterday. Our direction, our speculation to the upside is accurate in this specific context. So, guys, you got to give yourself a pat on the back for that. Sometimes you need that small pat to boost up the confidence, and that is what we're seeing right now. GBP yen, same thing over here. You guys can see we are pushing to the upside between 211 and we got 213. All right. Now, from this specific area, very successful. But again, that intervention can come at any time. And if it comes and you can get yourself into a bit of a panic. There is still about 133 pips to go here. I'm looking for an entry here. So I'm waiting now. It's GBP yen, it's CAD JPY, it's USD JPY. I'm looking for entries. NZD JPY, I'm going to leave that one in. I think we're doing well here, guys. London session, we're doing phenomenally. All right. Then we can't forget the gold. There's no ways we can forget the gold. All right. We're trading roughly around the $4,065 per ounce. It's not moving much at the moment. Traders are obviously waiting for more news from the Middle East and today's US economic data before making any bigger moves. I said to you guys, we are either continuing with the move to the upside past $4,077 per ounce, or we come down and we break below this area where we have a 4-hour continuation to the downside. It's either that's going to happen. So it's not moving right now. It's not moving at this time right now. Gold broke your blue line at 21.20 last night on the 1 minute. Oh, I see. Was it this one over here, right there? This blue line right there? And I mean, Brett, look at that. Brett, it actually started. Thanks for that, for the detail, right? And look at that. After it broke, the next day we push up. So there is merit in us concluding here that, guys, this blue line is dangerous. Are we together? This blue line is dangerous because from there to there, it pushed up 200 pips already, 200 points. All right, that's fantastic. That's beautiful. All right, that's enough to like the stream right there. So it's looking good. No issues yet. We're gonna wait and see. It obviously has a stance of, it's really moving into a resistance because those green candles are getting smaller, man. Don't worry about these two. I'm referring to all the others around it. It's getting smaller with some rejection. So we're gonna watch this a little bit closer. Let's see how it goes. I'm not really convinced for gold at this point in time. It's really just consolidating. All right, at this point in time, right? Then we have the US futures. That's the I'm speaking specifically now about the NAS 100, the S&P 500, and the US 30. All right. So let's look at the NAS 100 here. This one was pretty disappointing to us yesterday. I think we concluded on that. Now, look what happens here. We had anticipated minute movements down to 28,141. I left that on for us for this morning. All right. Then price extends, and now we see divergence, which means I need to redraw this now. Now, I don't know if there's any NAS fans in here right now, but I'm going to redraw it for the sake of, the fact that price had extended and we are no longer dealing with the impulse that was here. We are now dealing with this impulse there. And I think I made mention of that yesterday. Now, when it comes to the futures, guys, or at least these three here, the stock market, in all three instances, are pointing higher, all right, after some strong movement yesterday, all right. Technology stocks led the gains. We had Amazon, we had Microsoft, we had Nvidia, Meta, Alphabet, we had Tesla. They all moved higher. All right. The lower oil prices also helped improve the investor confidence. And obviously today, the market will also be watching another round of company earnings. All right. So let's redo this one. We're using a new impulse, this one here, to the upside, and I'm not looking to come down all the way. I'm looking to come maybe a quarter of the way. So let's go and find that, and we're going to do that on a 1 hour chart, guys. 1 hour chart. Let me put this here, a rectangle, so you know this is the impulse that we are dealing with. Okay, I'm switching down to a lower time frame. All right, to a lower time frame. You can see this is the structure that we're dealing with right there. And right now, that is the 50 mark right there. So that's the first area that I'm seeing. I'll make that black. And then I have another area right there. And then obviously we have the blue line, which is critical for us. We have the blue line that is critical for our setups because that tells us about the zone that price is in. So if price breaks below this area here, anticipating it to move down to 28,000. Now again, this is an hour frame. There's a lot of divergence, lots of divergence, and I'm monitoring it like this. Look at that right there. So I'm going to watch 28,000. All right, 853.66, and possibly we move down to 28,201.17. So this is what I'm watching on the NAS right now at this point in time. That's what I'm watching right now at this point in time. Look at that. Lots of divergence. So I'm waiting for a big 5-minute candle, a big 2-minute candle, a big 1-minute candle. It really doesn't matter to me at this point. All right, everybody. So let's quickly pause there. We're doing well. It's London session right now. Let's go back to the oil price. Let's see what's cracking over here. Oil price, we're looping back. We're still at the same place. Stronger oil price, we have a stronger dollar. That NAS comes down. All right, I still need to do S&P and USDT before we close off here with our first session for the morning. All right, Euro USD, guys, still at the same place, watching these highs. Only if an hour frame closes above there will I not stay in here. The same with GBP USD. The same with the NZD USD 0.58. I've not gotten in here yet. All right. The only reason why I got into Euro USD is because it broke below my blue line. GBP USD, it broke below my blue line. That's why I got in. It has not gotten in. Sorry, it has not broken my blue line. That's why I'm not in NZD USD yet. Euro JPY, I'm just watching. I don't know if you guys remember that song From a Distance. I don't have the best singing voice, but I know it starts like from a distance, and then you guys can fill in the next. So I'm watching this one from, I know a lot of my seniors that's on the call here will definitely, the Gen X and the baby boomers, they'll definitely, it's not a millennial song for real, all right? You guys remember that song there? Who sang that song, guys? Maybe some of my seniors can quickly let me know here. All right. Just give it there. Yes, from a distance. No, 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 no. Isn't it from a distance the world has begun? No? Oh, life has begun. So the millennials, all right. We are talking. It ends. I think the millennials end at 40. What? It's 42, 43. So anyone above 40, let's say 45. Let's just say anyone above 45. That song will make more sense. Yeah, it is a beautiful. All right, all right, all right. So here we have Euro JPY. We got USD JPY. Look how it's resisting there. So guys, when we take a break just now before midday, watch the USD JPY, that resistance very carefully. Watch the CAD. Look at the CAD. Look at this. Look at this. So okay. So the 1 minute. See this, I don't like. You see that? Look at that. I don't like that. I don't like that. You see that? The 5 minute looks beautiful. Let's look at the 10. If the 10 can close like this right now, I got 3 minutes left. If the 10 can close like that, I'm going to jump in. Like I said to you guys, I love it when it happens. And I'm sure T agrees with me. If T's watching, I'm sure that T agrees. The moment we start seeing things like this happen in real time, we love it. We love it. We Shania Twain, 1991. Yes, the day. Or is it Betty Midler was the singer? Oh, okay, gotcha. Shania Twain, she did that other song. That don't impress me much. You guys remember that one? Was it? We're bringing out all the oldies. They don't impress me much. I remember that one. I think it was Shania Twain. You guys can let me know. All my seniors, big respect for our seniors. Big respect for our seniors. All right. So let me know there, guys. Let me know. Yes, it was Shania Twain. Yeah. All right. So guys, we got about a minute and 12 seconds left. About a minute and 12 seconds left here. Before it closes. If it can close like this, oh, it's going to be beautiful. The GBPN not, NZDJPY still. So guys, watch this one. This one looks lekker. All right. Look at that USDJPY. So out of them, guys, it looks like this is the one that could be pushing up instead of the UJ. So that's important. That's important. All right. We got 40 seconds left. 40 seconds left, guys. 40 seconds. Look at that. Oh, look at that. And guys, I am distributing my lot sizes. I'm keeping my risk low. I'm able to bank some fantastic pips, all right, throughout the day. Remember, guys, what is Ash's philosophy? If you can make a loaf of bread every day on the markets, you are very successful. All right, just a loaf of bread, 25 Rand. If you can make 25 Rand, now that's how low you have to, or how low you can think about it, but that you need to get your skill up just to do that. Okay, so I've just gotten in here now. I've just gotten in here, and I'm going to leave it now. All right, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it right there. Are we together? Now, even if price pushes down, I'm going to leave it. Are we together? Because now I'm going to wait for the correction on the hourly frame. The only way I get out here is if it breaks and closes beneath there, which I don't suspect. What I am going to do now, however, at this area, if it reaches this zone here, let me show you. I'm going to increase a bit of volumes right there. If price is to reach that area, I'll be increasing because it is already broken above and broken through. So if it comes back down here and gives me my pullback. I'm going to get in with a little bit more volumes over there, but it's already now broken above my area. So I'm going to wait for it and see how it goes. All right. Very important here. So that's the CAD. USDJPY. It might just push above. It might. It might. Look at that. Struggling. It is struggling. It is struggling. The GBP look, rejection there. See there? All right. All right. So NAS, we're waiting. S&P 500. Look at this one. This is what we did yesterday. We did this one yesterday. All right. Now we said this is where we were at 6. We were here. We were roughly here in the session. We were here. And price extended. So I need to redo this one as well now. All right, I'm going to redo it. 1 hour frame. Same like NAS, 1 hour frame. And Ash, what impulse are you using? The new one, this one. All right, this impulse is part of the structure. I'm only using the impulse. That's it. All right. And it's looking pretty bearish if you ask me. Look at that. So, not trying to take it down too low. All right. And then I have my 50 right here. Similar. Let's hope these, guys, we should get to the point where we saying don't disappoint us. Normally guys are chasing it, but we saying no, it shouldn't disappoint us. Is everybody clear with that, guys? Bread, I see there, a loaf of bread changed my mindset from gambling one to leave. Yeah, you're so welcome. Bread, you're so welcome. That thing, I'm telling you, the moment you get into that mind frame of, if I can just buy that on the markets every day, just a loaf of bread. And guys, I can tell you today, you will make more than a loaf of bread. Are we together? But if we can go that low and sharpen our skill, think about it. Wasn't that what fed families back then in fishing? Or I'm talking about before we had technology and so forth. If a family caught one fish or 2 fish, did that not save their lives? Are we together? Are we together, guys? Did that not change their lives? They caught 1 fish. The whole family ate. It's protein. It's helping you store some fat there. Are we together, everyone? So, and guys, because it's the market and it's compounding, you're gonna make more than a $25 if you in dollars and you made $50, you made $70. Guess what? You've made more than the loaf of bread. That's it. That's all we're looking for. 3 people can eat from a loaf. Guys, I'm a married man. I've got a beautiful wife. I've got 3 kids. Guys, I mean, 1 loaf of bread is enough in our home. Now imagine every day you're doing that. Guys, the other reason why I'm giving that analogy is because it's saving people's emotions from trying to have the standard of I need to make thousands of US dollars every day. Guys, all right, guys, since everyone talks Lamborghinis, this really was able to, yes, because let's be honest, guys, not everybody likes Lamborghinis anyway, right? Some like Bentleys and or Ferraris. Are we together? Are we together? So we are using the language, myself and T, and I think the word I'm going to take from Intel there, we are using the words to resonate, examples to resonate within our students. That is important for us. All right. So guys, I think let's finish off with this one here, because now we have NAS, we have S&P. Let me just put the price there so you guys know. And we don't want this to disappoint us. All right, we are trading this. We're not in the mindset anymore of I hope that it goes there. And nope, we're saying don't disappoint us. We're trading 1 impulse. We're not looking for massive movements from there to there. No, we're not 4 hour. No. Listen, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Here's a divergence. Simplifying it. Let's make the loaf of bread. That's it. That's it. And then obviously the US 30. Now, interestingly enough, the US 30 did come down to our area. Look at that. So we should give ourselves a pat on the back. All right. We should. Tokozani, can you please put it on the support and please can you just confirm what that means there, Tokozani? I'm not sure what you mean by putting it on the support and resistance structure. Please speak English here to me, my friend. Welcome. No, but I think Tokozani is not new. He was with us. I think, correct me if I'm wrong there, though. But I remember talks. I remember talks. All right. I remember. I think T will also remember. Absolutely. All right. And if it's a new talks, then yeah, I agree with Brett. Welcome. But he talks will let us know, right? Right, Brett? He'll let us know. Okay, so here we have US 30 now, guys. Now we were successful. Look, success. Accurate. Touched it, moved away. Accurate. Do you see that? Yeah. Hello, anyway. Yeah. Look at that. Hit our area, moved away. Now, in the 1 hour, guess what? Extension of the impulse. I need to redraw it now. Okay? Which impulse am I using? Ash, which impulse are you using? I'm using this one here. Now, I'm not trying to trade it down all the way there, and I'm not trying to trade it all the way down here. It's not what I'm trying to do. I'm going to go to a 15-minute over here. All right. Are we together? Are we together, guys? And I want you to really see this. Hold on. All right. Look at this. So here we have, and I'm using the fib. Remember, guys, I'm using the fib to look at the depth of the correction. Ash, what do you mean correction? What do you mean correction, Ash? Because you're saying this, but please can you just give us some more context? What do you mean correction? Using the fib to look at the correction. Which correction, Ash? The 1 hour impulse correction. So even if, and it's a 15-minute frame, so even if price just comes 50%, all right, even if it's just 50%, it can work. You see that? Let me just make this black. All right. And then this is a bonus. Is everybody clear? This would be a bonus for us. Are we together, everyone? That's going to be a bonus for us. Well, very bearish. This is a bonus. And let me actually write it there. 52016.38. This is bonus. That's Nyama as well. All right. That's Nyama. Because the loaf of bread, we just below this area, 5.3. It's more than a loaf, by the way. This is maybe a couple. 5.3203. And we're looking to possibly push down till here. Guys, we're doing well. Look at this. We're doing well, okay? Lots of divergence. We're doing very well. This is what we're looking at here. 15-minute frame. We're going to watch this very carefully here. All right. So let's do a quick round trip here once again. All right, let's do a round trip quickly. Round trip, we have oil. Look at that. Still at that support. Euro USD, still at that resistance. No change yet. GBP USD, still good. NZD USD, this one is it's a bit naughty, but we'll see how it goes. Euro JPY, like I said, I'm just watching this one. USDJPY, we're still under that resistance. So guys, if you see me in here by 12 o'clock, you'll know why. Is because of that resistance. I got that on a minute chart. I flipped to a minute, and that's the resistance there. All right. So if I'm in by midday on the 12 report, then it's because of that resistance there. CAD JPY, I got in. All right. Price is now, looks like it's advancing above that area there. Let's see. Look, yeah, it's advancing after my entry, after that 10-minute frame. This was 10 minutes. All right. 10 minutes. You can see I'm still above that area over there. I'm still above. Now, I did say to you guys that if price has to come down to that area over there, which is the orange, this is where I would like to put a bit more size in here, more position sizing, more margin. But for now, it's okay. It's okay. We're waiting. GBP yen, same issue there above the resistance. I'm looking for it. NZD JPY, I've not exited this one. I've remained in this one here. I've remained in this one over here. Even if it drops a little bit, it's okay. But I'm going to wait on this one over here. All right. AUD JPY, I've not engaged it at all. Not at all. Then I have gold. I have gold right here. Nothing yet. I'm waiting to see what happens throughout the day. Then we got the NASI, 28,853. If it drops here before we come on at 12, you'll know why I'm in. Same with S&P 500 here, you'll know why I'm in. And the same with the US30, you'll know why I am in here as well, okay? So the point of this exercise is for us to project, it's for us to speculate, and for us to be on point, isn't it so? The last one here, just before we go, guys, all right, or last two at least. BTC USD is still where it is. Like I said, I'm not worried one bit about BTC. I'm leaving this just to run. Let's see how it goes, but I'm anticipating 70,000. And then I got the Euro NZD. I'm still in here. Managed to come up yesterday. This is the pullback. If it breaks hourly frame below my blue level here, because that's where it came in, if it goes out with an hourly frame, I will abort mission here. All right. At this point in time, I waited for this from last week. The Euro NZD is just taking a little bit longer at this point in time. I do still anticipate upside, but if an hour frame breaks and closes below here, then to me the structure has been broken. At least the support, that structural support, has been broken, and so I anticipate price to continue going down. I'm not interested in staying and waiting for price to drop another 40 pips. The moment I see an hour close beneath here, I'm out. I'm out of that. And the rules is the rules. All right. I stick to my rules. I don't compromise on them. GBP AUD, I'm still swinging down. I am in profits here. And AUD NZD, I'm also swinging this one down over here. I'm in a little bit of profits. I anticipate price to go down to the 115. Okay. So guys, when we come back at 12, let's be prepared for anything. Let's watch how price moves at this point in time on all the majors that we had mentioned here, as well as the yen pairs. Don't forget the yen pairs, guys. These ones, there could be a correction coming here, like I mentioned, for now, and then we push up a little bit later on. So let's see how it goes. But we've done very well for our London session here. I'll see all of you guys at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock, I'll see you guys. All right. Have a good one. Have a good morning further. All right. Into the late side there. And then I'll see you at midday when we switch to PM. All right. Wonderful session. Wonderful session. and we'll take it from there. Ashley Reeve here, guys. I'm signing out. Ciao, ciao.